going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of Baggers and BS. Today I got a little upgrade, nothing crazy. I replaced the seat because although the seat is comfortable, I think it looks horrible and it's not the greatest. I mean, it's very comfortable. I feel like on a long ride it loses support. It's very soft and comfortable at the beginning, and then I feel like it has, I guess because it's mostly foam, or that's what it feels like anyway. It's it ends up being kind of I want to say it loses its comfort. So what I did was I upgraded to the Saddlemen right here, which is, I mean, personal opinion, I love it so far. I love the look. I can't wait to put it on. I like that this will show the back of the fender a little bit more as opposed to this overshadowing that it has here. Like it, I mean, this thing is, like I said, comfortable, but definitely not the nicest in my opinion. I'm not really crazy about the look. Probably more comfortable for a passenger, but again, you'll see how it overhangs the fender. So why have a carbon fiber fender if you can't show it off, right? So that being said, I'm gonna start off showing you guys where you gotta start. First things first, you gotta remove these side covers. Okay? Once you remove these side covers, voila, expose that bolt on the side. Bam, right here, right here, and then obviously on the other side we have another one just like it. So we'll go ahead and remove this other side panel. They come off really easy. You don't have to screw around with it too much. And bam, there's your bolt. So let's go ahead and take those off, and I'll be with you in a sec. Alright, so that's going to be a 6mm bolt for the side. I already got it in place here, and we're going to go ahead and start cranking away. Oh, pop that bad boy right off. And then we'll go over to the other side, pop it off, and get ready to do our quick install. Alright, so this is going in my pocket. We'll go right over here. Same scenario. Oh, this one's on a little bit tighter. Hold on. Whoa. Well, that came out pretty good. Alright, now my understanding is a lot of times it doesn't come off with this new Indian Challenger seat. You gotta hit it back like that. I guess it takes it off the mount, and boom, it's off. 1, 2, 3, piece of cake. Look at that, nice. Alright, let's go swap this bad boy out. Let's see what we got here. So this is, you can see it's a lot different than a Harley. See that stud sticking out right here? And if you look at the clamp underneath, it hooks on, which explains why you have to hit it back. Alright? Now I know some of you are going to say the bike is dirty. It is. It's been sitting for a while. She's due for a bath. I gave her a quick wipe down, but that was like a week or two ago. She's definitely dirty. Anyway, back to business. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And let's see. Well, that was pretty easy. Let's screw these in. Let's See, it's not aligned. Hold on. Maybe you gotta punch it forward a little bit. As you can see, my holes are a little bit misaligned. But it might be a little snug because it's a fairly new seat. Is it lining up? No, not quite. What are we missing here? Hold on. Well, I'll tell you what, it definitely looks better on the rear. The slimmer profile definitely helps show that rear fender a bit more. Actually changes the whole look of the rear. I like it. Alright, let's give it a couple of good whacks. Hold on, guys. Apparently I'm getting a little bit weak in my old age. So hang tight. Alright. Sorry about the recording. The instability. I'm kind of all over the place a little bit today. New camera. Trying it out for the first time, so I figured I'd make a little video. And yes, I am sweating, like I said, so it's because I was bending down like an animal. Yeah, I'm still learning this camera, so again, easy install. Seat looks great. Bike looks great. Changes the look of the bike completely. I mean, I like it. Alright guys, it's late. I came down to the garage just to throw the seat on because I was so excited about it. But tell me what you think. I'm going to be test riding it obviously this weekend. That way we can see how much better comfort wise it is, how much support, and pretty excited to check it out. And I'll review it, let you know my thoughts. Alright guys, so the seat is finally finished installing. It wasn't a big deal. It's a pretty easy installment. I want you to take a look at it so you guys can tell me what you think about it. Like I said, it's an easy install, but you'd be surprised how many people don't know how to put on something simple. As you can see, it doesn't cover the fender like the stock seat did. I mean, I think it looks awesome. It's a lot more sleek. I think overall the appearance is much better. It's a little dark over here in the garage, but overall the profile is just much better. Easy install, piece of cake. Saddlemen, you can't go wrong. I mean, most of you guys know Saddlemen is one of the best out there. Everybody's got their own preference. Some people like LaPera, but at the end of the day, I think this came out fantastic and really looks sharp overall. So I got the pups in the garage. I wanted to show you guys, and I finally got to ride it, and this seat is unbelievable. It's actually it's very, very comfortable. Even after riding an hour, generally speaking, after riding about an hour, I start to feel the seat, no matter what seat it is, usually, with the exception of the two seats I have on my bikes now, which would be this one, which is a Saddlemen, and obviously that one, which is a Saddlemen. So both of them are awesome seats. Check out Get Lowered. That's where I got them from. That's where I got the one on the CVO from. This one the one on the Indian, I got it from Forever Rad, but I'm pretty sure that Mike over at Get Lowered carries it as well. That being said, I'm going to move on to my next purchase that I bought. And I bought one for the Harley. I'm buying it for the Indian next. Alright, so this is it right here. For the amount of money, for $71 on Amazon, you can buy this. It goes right under the bike. lift it up so you can keep it up off the ground. I'm gonna put it on the Harley. It just came in the mail. I mean, we spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on less things that are less functional, but this is perfect to put the bike underneath the stand. This guy's bothering me. He wants to be famous. You put the bike underneath. It holds. You turn it, and it goes up, obviously, and then keeps the bike off the ground, keeps you from getting flat spots. After speaking with, I decided to get this after getting the bike aligned from over at Grimm's Garage, but after speaking with Al over at Rack and Pull Industries, one of the things he said was, believe it or not, the bike being on its side affects the alignment. Now, I don't know if that happens with the Indian, because the Indian is a different type of frame, monoshock, etc. So it's maybe a little bit different. I don't know if it affects everything. But I know for a fact, based on Al from Rack and Pull Industries, that having the bike leaned over like that, generally speaking, does cause an issue over time. So that is definitely something that we're going to correct and make sure that we can minimize whatever it causes at the very least, and that is by putting this underneath it. So stand by while I put it down underneath the bike and crank it up, and I'll have to align it properly, of course, and we'll go from there. We'll figure out exactly how it works and what it does, and that'll be that. All right, guys, I'll be back with you in a minute. All right, guys, so as you can see, I got the stand underneath it and cranked it up. I had to crank it up manually because I didn't have the right socket for it. I believe it's like a 1-inch socket, about that size. I don't remember. But needless to say, game changer. Like, I like it. Wheels are slightly off the ground, just enough where I can spin them a little bit. I lowered it back just so they're slightly making contact. And that's it. So she's stable. You can see it right here. Handlebars are obviously up in the air. She's completely stable, where she doesn't move. She doesn't rock back and forth. So, but yeah, definitely, in my opinion, worthwhile to work on. I'll be able to use it on the ramp for servicing it. On the lift, excuse me. And I'll be getting one for the Indian as well. I mean, again, my opinion is it's a necessity. I think it's good. I mean, keeping your tire now in the winter, you're going to be riding less. Keep it off the ground, and probably even in the summer, if it's not too much of a hassle, it's probably a good thing, just for the sake of preserving your tires. And specifically, though, with the Harley, it affects all the mounting points according to what, or all the alignment points according to what Al from Rack and Pull Industries said. So that, you know, it's a 900-pound bike and it's on its side. It's gonna have, you know, that weight. I mean, it's a lot of weight leaning on the kickstand and on the side. So it definitely does affect the alignment, and over time. Obviously, it's not something that happens overnight, but needless to say, if you can avoid something, generally we do maintenance to avoid issues and to keep it up to in proper working order. So why wouldn't you do something like that? So same thing will be going on for the Indian. I'll be getting a center stand and jack it up, and should be good to go. That way we're good to go for the winter. Or I should say, not so much for the winter, but just having them like that on a regular basis, more so than on the ground. So anyway, that's it for tonight. The seat and the stand, more to come. I'll let you know more on how this works. I mean, it's pretty simple, but see if it's convenient or not. I have my drills here that I'm going to probably use. I don't believe they recommend you use the drills for it, but it's something that I want to use. It's going to make my life a little bit easier, and it will for you as well, to raise it and lower it. That's it, guys. If you like the content, Like and subscribe. If you got a comment, feel free to say what you got to say. More Indian Challenger content coming soon. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about everything I did this evening. That seat is awesome. You cannot complain. I certainly cannot. So that's about it, guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of Baggers and BS. Later.